Hi everyone, I'm Helen and I'm here just to help you wind down after a busy day at work. Either you've been in a hospital or as a health worker somewhere, or maybe you've just been in front of a computer in your home right now during this lockdown time. So we're going to need today one of these, a bolster. I highly recommend, if you don't have one at home, it's really a great investment to get one. If you haven't got one, you can use a rolled up yoga mat or extra blankets or cushions or something similar. Mine's quite large, but if you have a smaller variation, that's also fine. You also need 1 or 2 blankets and a strap. And obviously a strap, you can use a belt or a sarong or anything else that you can find in your house. So this will be 15 to 20 minutes to de-stress, to relax, using some elements of restorative poses. So without any more time wasted, let's get on the mat. Thank you. Enjoy. Take your bolster. I'll take the props away for a second. And now place it in between the knees. Your bum comes to your heels, and now take your belly waistline forward. So you're coming into a supported child's pose. Relax the head of the neck down and just find yourself dropping into the bolster as you're letting go of the day that you've had so far. Connect to the breath. Close the eyes. Soften. Observe and feel areas of tension in the body. Deepen the breath in those places. Gently letting go. Now turn the head to the opposite side. Relax the shoulders, relax the hands and the fingers. Allow your butt to release to your heels a little bit further. Now gently inhale, come back to the center. Walk your hands forwards, lift up. A simple cat-cow now. Inhale, opening through the chest, gently look forwards. Exhale, lift from the belly, around the spine, drop the head and the neck. Inhale, open the chest, the heart, look forwards. And exhale and round, drop the head and the neck down. Inhaling now, coming to a neutral position. Take the toes back and gently prop the pelvis, the belly, the chest down onto the bolster, just readjusting as you need. Place the hands now in line with the top of the bolster, in line with the shoulders. Extend back through your toes, tuck the toes under, and the hands are all as width of the mat. Draw the shoulders onto the back. Inhale, take the heart forwards and gently rise up for a mini cobra, supported on the bolster. Then exhale, gently releasing down. Release the head down, dropping through the back of the neck. Take the head to the earth. Now inhale, take the gaze forwards. Again, shoulders brought onto the back, rise up, lift up, toes remain tucked under. And then exhale, releasing down. Relax the head, neck, drop the head into the earth. Now widen the hands off the mat. Bring the hands into like a spider's web. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, heart long forward and rise up. Keeping the inner thighs drawing towards one another. Open across the chest and the heart. Drop the chin down now. Look gently down and breathe. And then exhale, releasing all the way back down. This time, reach your arms forwards, extend through the finger pads and drop the head all the way to the floor. Relax the feet now, relax the knees to the outer edge of the mat. So when we've had a busy day, it's very nice to be on the front body, on the belly, and let the frontal cortex drop into the earth. It's like a stress relieving mechanism, placing the weight into the floor. Gentle hum as you wash away the day. And then inhale, slowly walking the hands back up, rising back up. Momentarily come back to your child's pose. Drop your head into your bolster or your cushions or whatever you're using. Relax your arms, your shoulders. Being with the breath. And then inhaling, rising up, turning the bolster to the side now. Shifting your weight so your hip, your right hip is in line with your bolster, and then placing your blanket in between your knees. Now turn, just be on the side body. So the bolster is really in line with the rib cage, the chest, and then extend the right arm out to the side and drop your right ear to your right shoulder, left hand to left hip. And now drawing the left hand to your side onto the floor and slide the fingers of the hand all the way up to meet the right hand. As you exhale, take the hand, slide it along the floor and back to your hip. And then again, reach over and out to the top of the shoulder, meeting the hand, and then exhaling, coming back. This time, take the fingers along the floor in a half moon shape. Touch the palm, the right palm, open up and turn a little bit the head and the gaze towards the ceiling. And then relax and soften the upper arm. Palms are touching. Inner thighs are stabilizing the pelvis by having the blanket in between your legs. And breathe, soften the eyes, the gaze of the eyes. And then inhaling, sweeping the hand all the way back up, pressing into the arms. Slowly turn, taking the blanket with you, sliding over to the other side. So this time, the left hip is in line with the bolster. Place the blanket in between the thighs and slowly take the side body down, reaching out through your left arm, dropping your left ear, so you're finding a stretch through the side of the neck, the sternocleidomastoid, and the right hand comes to the right hip. Breathe here. And now taking your right arm, touching the floor in front of you at the side, and then half moon shape so it meets the left hand. Feeling the extension through the whole side of the right side of the body. Exhale, slide the fingers back, coming all the way back to the side of the hip. And again, 2 more rounds like this. Inhale, open, extend, lengthen through the side. And exhale, take the hand back. Inhaling, sliding the hand, take it all the way up and over. This time meet the palm and stay there. Relax the hands together. Turn the gaze slightly to look towards the ceiling, and in this you'll feel a slight pull through the right side of the pelvis and hip. And breathe. And then as you exhale, sliding back through, placing the right hand back to the right hip, gently raising the head and the neck. Use your right hand to gently uncurl the body. Turning and twisting now to face the bolster. And now placing the blanket on top of the bolster. Take your hands forwards of the bolster, draw your knees back. Just for a moment now, extend a little bit back through the heels and just to rise up into your downward facing dog. Now placing the head and dropping it onto your support, onto your bolster. You may want to bend the knees and then straighten the legs. And you may find that actually it's better to turn the bolster around like this. And then you have more room. So you may need to adjust. You may not need the extra support of the blanket. Your head may rest on top of the bolster without support. If you haven't got your blanket, you can always use the blocks. And now staying here, extend back through the heels. Take the thighs back. Press into the hands and broaden at the back of the shoulders. And now inhale, walking the feet towards your bolster, towards your hands. Inhale for a moment, take the hands to the knees, lengthen through the spine, look forwards. And as you exhale, gently fold from the hips. So now I can see that I need to roll my blanket. So I want my head always to be supported right now, so that the frontal cortex can just drop down. And I can release any tension and stress that's been created in my face, in my head. Consciously softening the face. And now tilting the weight forwards into the balls of the feet and press the thighs back. Broaden across the back of the sacrum. And breathe. Relax the shoulders, strong legs, upper body lengthening, creating space through the vertebra and softening. And now inhale, take your waistline forwards, look forwards, bend through your knees. Take your feet a little wider, turning the toes out as much as you need. Holding onto the bolster if you need help to support you to come down into your Malasana, a supported Malasana. So I'm holding the bolster right now. My arms are on the inside of my thighs. And now I want to have a tall spine. Turning, if you can, the toes to face forwards and lengthen through the spine. Find a soft smile, maybe placing the hands into prayer momentarily. A hum. And now taking the bolster again and now seeing if you can just relax the chin to the chest. Again, I'm holding the bolster. Relaxing my head down and letting the weight of the tailbone drop in towards the earth. Inhale, raise the head and the neck. Now, as gracefully as you can, take your hands behind you. Walk your feet a little further forwards. Point the fingers towards your sitting bones, open through the chest. Press into your feet as you lift your hips. Lift up through the belly, the chest, the heart lifts, and take your head and neck back. Momentarily, staying here for a couple of breaths only. And then exhale, dropping the hips towards the hands, butt releasing down, straightening through your leg, press into your hands. And now crossing your shins, walking forwards towards your bolster, releasing the butt, and then exhale, take your hands forwards and take your head and your neck back on to your bolster, releasing the hands down, and breathe. Relaxing the shoulders, broaden across the back of the heart once again. And then inhaling, walking the hands back up. Take the hands behind you so you can switch the cross of the legs. The shins are in Sukhasana, so you walk your feet out to the sides. Now just take the flesh of the buttocks back. Tall spine as you inhale, and as you exhale now, folding forwards again, relaxing the elbows to the floor and drop the head and the neck down. Inhaling, walking the hands back up. Take a moment to arrive, sitting back with the breath. And now slowly changing yourself so you're around the back of the bolster. You can take your support with the head to the end of the bolster. So we'll finish this evening's practice by taking the bum back to the bolster. Lying over the bolster now, shift the skin of the flesh of the buttocks down and extend your legs away. Take a moment to feel. So this is a really lovely opening through the chest, the heart, and then reaching the arms above your head. Extend and reach and stretch through both sides. And then exhale, releasing the arms out so you're opening across the upper chest. Release the palms to the sky. Gently close your eyes and breathe. So if this doesn't feel comfortable for your back at all today, if you're feeling like, oh, it's not really settling, then please feel free to lower down onto something smaller like a rolled towel, or you can always come and rest in full Shavasana. So allowing yourself wherever you are, inhale to soften, exhale, release and let go. Being with your breath, and now allowing giving yourself permission to have time to do nothing right now. If you have more time now, the option to stay here. If you have to, if that's your time frame now, then you can always roll over to the right side. Take a moment here in a fetal position. Press your left hand into the floor and slowly uncurl. Crossing through the shins, we just take a subtle, soft twist. Left hand to right knee, open through the chest, shoulder, look to the right. Inhale, softly come back to the front, switch sides. Right hand, left knee, gently look to the left. And then inhaling, coming back to the center. And now just taking a smile, knowing that you've done all that you can do today. You've given time back to yourself and just able to be with your breath. And through our yoga practice, we aim just to be a little bit kinder to ourselves. So a soft inhale and exhale, bow your head to your hands, release your hands to your knees, and inhale, raise the head and open the eyes. Namaste. So if you like this practice, please share with any of your friends, colleagues, anyone who may benefit from this slow winding down practice. So, and you can always subscribe to my channel, Yoga Say, Helen Say on YouTube. Thanks and see you again soon.